Hello, guys, and welcome back to the D's Don't Get Degrees podcast.
Hi guys, my name is Dominic,
My name is Jessica.
and we're back. This is episode 10. Let's
Number
get
10.
it. Woo!
So exciting.
Didn't think I'd make it this long.
Yeah, I guess it just means we've been strong for like 2.5 months.
Yeah,
That's about it.
Which is kind of, I don't know. I was thinking about it last week, and I was like, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't feel like much. But like
Right.
in the moment, it's like, wow, we've been doing
We
this
were
for
different
like a
people
while.
when we started. We
Yeah.
had jobs.
Well, okay. I mean, we also just had like different attitudes about it. Like,
Right.
ironically, I feel, even though I'm not in the best of situations, I feel better now than I did back then. I
Right.
feel like when I started this, I was in a totally different place.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm a little not so like down. I feel a little
it,
better
yeah.
about where I am
I do
mentally
too.
in my life. I'm in school
Yeah, I feel
as of tomorrow.
I feel a little better about like just life, I guess, and like the outlook is just a little brighter right now. You know, like
Right.
if you talk to me when the guy who did this first episode was,
Bitter. Oh my God. Have you listened to it back? I finally did.
I'm still a little embarrassed. I think I did once. I think like a few weeks after we did it, I listened to it back, and I was like, because yeah, like I don't know, but I know for me doing this podcast, it's kind of helped me a little bit. You know, like
Yeah.
just speaking on it out loud and just putting it out there has made me kind of see it from a different perspective. Like, oh, it's actually not like I'll be okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. You know, you get through it. You live.
Yeah. Speaking of which, though, like I don't want to make this a sad beginning
No,
because it's not.
No, it's not. No, this
This is
gonna be
actually
a fun.
gonna be a really
This is
good
gonna be a fun
podcast.
episode.
Yeah.
That's just something that just kind of happened. But so this
Everybody say happy birthday to the birthday boy.
That's me. I'm the birthday boy. Yeah, my birthday was, if we get this out on time, it'll have been yesterday, which is cool. The 19th of August. So that was fun. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all about how the weekend went. Friday was just a normal Friday, nothing, whatever, right? Saturday, the 18th, it was a lot of fun. Two of my closest friends, Jessica and one of our other friends that we always mention on this podcast, but they kidnapped me and took me to, they didn't kidnap me, but they picked me up and we went out to my favorite restaurant and ate food. That was really fun. Then they basically whisked me around the mall all day, like our like Galleria in Houston, which is just the biggest mall we have basically. And they just spoiled me. They like, I didn't want a lot, but if I would have wanted anything, they would have bought it for me. And they just took me to different places. They offered to give me ice cream, and it was all kinds of cool stuff. It was just a lot of fun. I've never felt so legit like spoiled on a birthday before. It was crazy. But at night, that was also a good time because we got together with us and a couple of other friends, maybe like 6 or 7 other people. And we went out bar hopping and stuff, which was fun because I haven't been legitimately bar hopping in like a year and a half, something like that. So it was a lot of fun. I didn't make it all the way through the night after I got kind of sick, honestly, and I had to cut it off. But I mean, it was already kind of late when it happened. I feel like it was already like 1:30ish or something like that. It was 1 something, I think.
I think it was like barely one.
Barely one. Okay, well, they were only going to be open for another hour anyway.
Right.
But
Right.
I do feel bad. Sorry to anybody who went and like I cut it off early, but it was a lot of fun. Thanks for everybody who did come out. It was a great time. I feel like that was probably a one and done though.
What do you mean?
So it was a lot of fun, and I went because I hadn't really gotten a whole lot of experiences just like legit bar hopping. Like so far in my, just early 20s or whatever, when it comes to drinking and stuff, we've always gone out to like a chill kind of place and just sat like at a pub or like a sports bar or something and like drink our drinks and like had a good time, whatever. It's only been like once or twice ever where we like went from place to place and like we're trying all these different types of drinks and like dance a little and like, a legit like night out or what it feels like,
Mm-hmm.
And so I tried it for this time and it was fun, but I definitely could see myself not wanting to do this like super often,
Okay.
Like it was a little overwhelming.
Yeah. So, Dominic doesn't know this. I like saving stuff for when we're recording.
I noticed.
So you rode back with me and Daniel. We were the only two in Daniel's truck, and at some point we knew,
yeah,
because you refused to throw up.
Yeah.
You refused to throw up before you got in the car. So we knew it was coming.
Okay.
We were watchful. And you did. At one point we had to pull over.
Yeah.
The first time we pulled over was like maybe 5 minutes after we took off.
Okay.
And you were sitting like on the curb.
Mm-hmm.
And you were puking.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Yeah, and Daniel was like, being such a good.
Yeah, good on him, man.
Good little mother goose.
Yeah, for sure.
I, however, was in the car and I thought, you know what? This, in the moment, doesn't feel like a great experience, I'm sure, to Dominic, or to Daniel for that matter. But I feel like he's going to want to remember this.
Okay.
So I took pictures.
Oh.
I'll upload them.
Awesome. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
They're not gross. It's just you like looking a little like down on your luck on the curb.
Don't do that.
I'll upload one. I'll show it to you. They're not bad. They're not bad.
Let me see it first. But,
okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
They were cute. It's just you sitting. It's just you sitting on the.
Aww.
You look a little sad. It's
Probably
when you
so.
swore off alcohol, but.
I lied.
You did, yeah. That's okay.
I still don't think I don't know. That doesn't, because like legit, I haven't done I'm not ever drinking again since I was like.
But you did it last night.
In college.
Or 2
That's
nights
crazy.
Ago. Yeah.
That is wild. I usually don't do that. That's crazy. It must have been really bad.
Yeah. It was cute though. It was like, it's like he's 21 all over again.
When I was 21, I'm pretty sure I held it together better. I'm pretty sure. Not consistently all the time, but I'm pretty sure my 21st birthday didn't go like this. I think I've never had like a legit birthday that went like this. I think it's other random times during the year, but like I've gone drinking in the last like 3 or 4 years for my birthday, and like it's never been like this was the first birthday experience I've had where it's like last year I got close. I remember last year we went out.
What do you think did it?
I think it was the one I had too much too quickly. Okay. Right? Because before we went out, we pre-gamed, right? And which was my idea, my terrible idea. It's not a bad idea to pre-game in theory, but I think I pushed a little too hard. Like there's a difference between pre-gaming where it's just like you drink a little bit just so you can be kind of buzzed when you get there and you can have a good time. And there's that, and then there's what I did, which was I was already drunk when we got there. Like I was already like drunk, not like done drunk, but I was already like past buzz. Like I was already drunk. It was already like after that moment, I should have chilled for a while and then only had like a couple more drinks throughout the night. But instead, we went to the first thing I had was half of like a giant bucket. Yeah, we went to this one bar that literally had like a big bucket of different types of alcohol. Yeah. And I think I killed like half of it. So
yeah, well.
And then after that,
it's a life lesson for the next one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and that's what I'm thinking. Like the next birthday it'll be fun still. I'm sure there'll still be alcohol, but I think I'm going to bring it back some. I don't think we'll be like, yeah, let's go hit the town and like, I think we'll bring it back some. Be like, okay, so either we'll do kind of what I did last year. Last year was a lot of fun. We went to my favorite bar, closed down, but my favorite bar at the time, and it was probably a similar group of people or whatever that went this year, and everybody just like bought me some of my favorite drinks, and we sat there, we chilled, and it was fun. It was a good time. I still feel like I got far, but I didn't go too far. Okay. I think this one, it was just, I don't know, something about it was a little much. I think it was also maybe the mixture of like way too many different types of drinks, like that's the thing. If you mix like all like too many different types of liquor, then that can also make you sick faster. So I mean, it's a learning experience. Still a lot of fun. I hope everybody that went still had a good time. I
think so, because you hung in there for most of the night. Yeah. It wasn't until like the very end, but that's okay. It happens.
Yeah. You live and learn through it. Yeah. But I mean, it was a great night though. And then yesterday, my actual birthday, I didn't do much. I kind of just chilled. I hung out with Jessica and Daniel again, and we just like ate, and it was a cool chill day. I needed a recovery day.
It was nice. It was a good weekend.
Oh, for sure. It was a lot of fun. Absolutely.
Even the lead up, I feel like I hung out with you a lot last week, just randomly.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how I planned it. No, I'm
we did like window shopping for outfits we would buy if we had money.
That was a lot. That actually was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it
sounds sad, but it was a lot of fun.
It wasn't sad until I went home empty-handed, and then it was like, oh,
you felt some kind of way about it.
Yeah, It
Same
wasn't the worst, but it was a little
same
like.
thing. Because when I was getting ready for like the night out, I was looking in my closet and I was like, oh, okay. And I
I feel
started
like
thinking
every
about,
year I've bought a new outfit for my birthday.
yeah, it's just like a fun.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know
Or for
that's
your birthday. For most
for
times I go out,
different
I usually get a new
occasions. Yeah,
outfit. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm glad you brought that up because that kind of brings me up. That reminds me of like different. There's like different small little like rituals or like specialties or something I've kind of gotten used to doing on my birthday every year. Like for example, I feel like almost every year for the last couple of years, I have legit tried at least went and attempted to buy a new outfit or a new something, right? Some new clothes or something. I always end up going to eat at like my favorite restaurant or something, or like a restaurant, and I always want to be with like a lot of my friends on my actual, even if like going out is a different day on my actual birthday, I always want to be with like some of the like closest friends and stuff. So I don't know, do you have any like rituals or anything like okay, this is what it needs for my birthday to feel complete? And I mean, it sounds spoiled for sure, and I am a little spoiled, I'll be honest, but just
I mean, I agree with you with the outfit thing. I don't know why a new outfit makes you feel like
it makes you feel good.
It's like always nice to wear new clothing, but then especially when it's like a look.
For sure. It's a look, not just like a new t-shirt. No, it's a look for sure.
But I think that's it.
Honestly. I was gonna say what was I gonna say? Do you have like a certain like a food or something you always ask your mom to cook you every year, or like something to that degree? No. You don't do much with like family and stuff every year? No. I mean, I don't usually do a whole lot with my family either. Not the last couple years. When I was a teenager,
well, that's not fair. My mom usually like cooks me a meal, but it's never anything specific, and it's always just like what she would have cooked that day anyways. She'll just put a candle in it.
Aw,
like
that's
even
adorable.
if it's like a stack of pancakes. I think one year she like made a little rice cone. It's like she put it in the rice.
That is adorable.
Because she just made my food, and that was like part of my birthday thing. But usually no, I don't think I have anything super special.
That is adorable. For me, I feel like so I want to talk about like the cycle. If y'all haven't figured it out, this is just going to be the birthday episode this week. So buckle down with us. So I don't know. I feel like for me, there's been phases throughout my life of like what different birthdays were like. If I had to pick a favorite, I don't know that I could, because they like a lot of them have been fun. I can pick a few like that legit stand out, right, from different. So the one from me being a kid that stands out the most, I think I was maybe like 10 or 11 or something, and I had all of my, back then all I cared about was video games and playing video games with my friends. That's it, right? So I had like my closest friends over, and we stayed up all night. I'm talking like till like 5, 6, 7 in them, like literally all night, hyper on like soda and snacks and candy and whatever. And
what year? What birth year? What I
had to
how old did you turn?
Had to be like 10, 11. I don't know, like something super young.
That's a good age. Yeah.
It was. I know it was pretty early because it was before I cared about girls. Like legit, all I cared about back then
was your friends,
was my friends,
your bros,
and video games. Exactly.
Video
like
games.
I didn't have like crushes and stuff. Like all I cared about was the next game that was coming out and what we were playing. So we stayed up all night playing all kinds of video games like Madden and like Mario, and like we had like 4 different TV setups. Like it was amazing. It was, bless my parents, like there had to be at least like 15 little stanky boys like running around the house and all up all night going crazy, and they just sat through like, oh, this is fine, like
that's great.
I was like, and of course they bought me like a cake, and my mom cooked for everybody, and it was a big deal. I also passed out that birthday too. Ironically, I was the first one to pass on that one too. Like
you were the birthday boy.
Yeah, and it was legit not until 4 or 5 in the morning, but eventually I couldn't take it anymore, and I just like I fell. My parents have a picture of it, of me just on a couch, like just dead, knocked out, asleep, and my friends are all still running around and stuff. And I mean,
that's so cute.
I think
that was your favorite.
That was the favorite from when I was a kid. I'm gonna break it up into like different, because I can't pick one favorite, right? Like, so that was a favorite from a kid. When I was a teenager, I think my favorite was when we went to, I think I went to this place at the time. It was called Zumba, but it's changed names like a million times or whatever.
Right.
But basically, it's like it's like one of those places. I feel like you have it in almost every town. They have go karts outside. They have bumper boats where you like get in a boat and like you spray each other with water and stuff over a little lake. They have an arcade inside, and they have like batting cages and stuff.
Little mini golf.
Yeah, and mini golf and stuff. So we went there one year with just a bunch of friends from school and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. As a teenager, I think as an adult, my favorite one so far was one of the house parties I had. I don't remember, but I feel like for either 21 and 22 or 20 and 21, somewhere around like the early 20s, a couple years in a row, I had like just birthday house parties, and they were like always the funnest time because house parties are fun when you throw them yourself because you can invite as many people as you want. And I feel like they were always even bigger than like the going out and stuff the last couple of years. I invited like almost everybody I knew, like so many people, and they would all come and we would drink and we play like beer pong, and it was just a great time. Like I can't even talk about how much fun it was. I don't even know where to like start. And it made me happy because I saw like different friends from different like people that I knew, like some people from work and some people I knew from high school, and like different types of people getting together and like still enjoying it, still having a good time. It was fun. It always made me really happy.
That's cute. I think I have my favorite, but it's just one.
All right.
I have like one really memorable birthday.
Okay.
And it wasn't even my birthday party that made it special.
Yeah.
It was right before my 8th birthday. My birthday's in January, so my parents, when money's tight, it would always be like, "Oh, we're getting you something big for Christmas, and that'll also be your birthday present."
Aww.
It was one of those.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
But this year was actually like legit. Like it really was a big present. So most of the time they would just like, they wouldn't come through, Yeah. It'd be like a normal ass gift. But before my 8th birthday, I'd been begging for years for a puppy. Oh. I wanted a dog so bad.
Don't tell me
you
this
never knew a girl.
Of
Max.
Aww.
This is the origin story of Max. Max has since passed. We lost him about a year ago. But I remember, oh my God, dude, I had hamsters, I had turtles, I had fish. I think I had like my parents would buy me anything as long as it wasn't a dog. They were like, hopefully like, oh, this hamster will hold her over. Yeah. But those little guys, like, well, actually one of my turtles lived for like, I think a decade almost.
Okay.
But everything else, hamsters have like a shelf life of like 2 years. They're dead.
Fish
almost as soon as you buy
shorter,
them. Yeah, fish, are crazy. So, and it had to have been their idea because I remember I used to only ever see puppies when we went. Have you ever gone to the Walmart that's off of like 45 and West Road?
Probably at some point.
So oftentimes there will be people like by the parking lot selling stuff. Okay. And they used to always sell puppies. And my mom didn't entertain it, but my dad would pull over every single time and let me like hold one. And then he'd be like, okay, now put it back. So I always used to beg him during that time. And when you're little, like, I'd beg and beg and beg. And then the second we left, it was like out of my mind. I'd be like, well, I didn't get that puppy. Like, that's the end of that.
I get it, yeah.
So they have to have brought it up because somehow, like, a friend of theirs from work, their neighbor, something like elaborate, someone had puppies and they were giving them away. And they offered one to my parents. And my parents said, pick the smallest / quietest puppy and we'll take it. And they did. So that's how we ended up with Max. And I remember this was like December, so Christmas time. The tree was up in our house, and they brought him home, and I was in love. The tiniest puppy in the world. He used to be able to curl up in my like house slipper and sleep. So cute, so precious. And we went to Walmart that same day and we bought like a little dog bed, some dog food, like all the first cute little like dog treats and stuff. And we brought him back and I had a sleepover with all my cousins, all my girl cousins. There's like 2. They slept over so that they could like play with the puppy and we could like chill, take pictures with him and stuff. And I put his little bed under the Christmas tree. And I could just remember him. Like I have like a little like an embedded picture in my memory of this little tiny puppy in his tiny little puppy bed under all the Christmas lights.
Oh, and he was so like cute. Excited and
and he like slept there for a little bit, and I put my like little like sleep like my pillow and like my blanket right next to the tree so I could be close to him. And in the middle of the night he was like on my chest, and that's my
adorable.
favorite. not a birthday memory, but close because I didn't get anything
I mean,
that birthday.
it's a birthday present memory. Like, I'll give
Right.
it to you. Like, because, I mean, that's one thing, right? Like, because for me, I would say my birthdays are special because, like, the actual, like the event we did for it, right? And for you, your birthday, that one's a special one because of, like, the gift you received for it,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, it's valuable, you know? I feel like there's only, because I could go on the opposite end and be like, I only remember a handful of gifts like that I ever got.
Yeah.
Like, legit, like, it's very, you know, and it's not that
No,
I
that
didn't
was
get
a big
them.
one.
It's not that I didn't get them, but it's just like, you know,
Yeah.
they're just, you know, they're just things like I never got anything like that like here's a puppy, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's
and he was
crazy.
tiny. Max was the tiniest little dog.
That's cute.
I remember that. That was about it though, because I'm Hispanic. I'm sure any Hispanic out there listening can relate to some degree. Maybe not. Maybe that's a bad stereotype. But whenever I had birthday parties as a kid, up until like I was a teenager,
Yeah.
I think, they were always just like everybody meet at a house or meet at a park, which is crazy because you're not supposed to drink out in public, right?
No, I don't know how they got away
somehow.
with that. That's crazy.
All the adults would drink. And then they would just let the kids like fucking roam free, run around the house or run around the park or whatever. So it was never anything special. It was never like my parents came to me and said, "Oh, do you want to go?" Like,
were you the type of kid who would like ask them for something and they just couldn't get it for you, or was it just like you never really like want to do a whole lot anyway?
Yeah, I think when I got a little older and realized like, oh, I guess I would like to go. I remember the big places were like Main Event and like those sorts of things.
Yeah.
I knew that would be a no. Like I
Right.
knew before I asked it would be a no.
Okay.
So it was like I'm not gonna bother. So I just didn't. All my birthday parties as a kid were their plan because I couldn't really.
It's not like you
It
could
was
pay for
the only
it,
thing I
so
could really pick was like, do you want to do it at the house or do you want to go to a park?
that makes sense.
That was about the only options I had.
Okay. What at these parties you had, was it some of your friends sometimes, or was it legit just like cousins and family every time?
Yeah, it was just family.
But you were pretty close with your cousins, yeah, though.
As a kid, yeah, surprisingly. I had well, we used to all live in the same neighborhood up until I don't even know how old, but yeah, I was pretty close to my cousins. And
Okay, so
there weren't that many, but you know, it was fun. And a few of like the neighborhood people that I don't remember, like I couldn't even place them anymore.
yeah.
I don't they just happen to live next door to me, so it was an easy thing. But yeah, I think as a teenager I kind of stopped wanting birthday parties. I didn't like the attention. I wasn't really, it just wasn't my thing. It wasn't my scene.
Because by the time I met you, you were already kind of in that phase of like, I mean,
yeah,
know,
like
it's not a big deal. Like, keep it, you know.
And then as an adult, yeah, no, I've had pretty chill stuff. I usually just like,
because that's kind of just you. You don't mind some of the attention, but you don't need all of. You're not like I'll be honest. You're not like me. I feel like the older I get, the more I'm just okay with accepting and being like, yeah, I definitely want the attention and I want like the spotlight and like whatever, at least on my birthday, you know, because I feel like I'm chill a lot of the other times, but like that one moment out of the year, I'm like, okay, we can make it about me. It's okay, you know. But
yeah.
But that's not for everybody.
Yeah. Have you ever had any letdowns? Like,
legit?
I know you plan your birthdays and everything. Have you ever planned one and then it didn't go the way you wanted it to?
The closest thing that I've ever had to that was, so it's actually the party
this past weekend.
No. No.
What a slap in the face to everybody that went.
The closest thing I've ever had to that was actually the party I mentioned earlier when I said we went to the place to Zuma and like did the go-karts and the bumper boats and everything. So the funny thing about that year was I live here in Houston, and that year I forgot which one I think it may have been like Hurricane Ike or Rita or one. It was some big hurricane or like storm or whatever that hit us.
I
and
think
actually,
Ike hit us pretty bad.
I think it maybe was Ike or something. But either way, it was a big hurricane that hit around the time of my birthday that year. So I actually didn't have a like the party I'm talking about. It didn't happen anywhere near August. Not even in September. Literally in October.
Yeah. My
parents were like, well, you didn't get a birthday this year, but we'll go ahead and give you a birthday / Halloween thing. And I think it made it even more special. It was fun because people came to the place I talked about and actually dressed up in costume and stuff, and like
We
it was
should
a
do
lot of
something for
fun.
Halloween this year.
Oh, we definitely probably will.
Yeah.
I'm with it
I want to
because
be something cool.
I don't know what I want to be. I'm thinking maybe I don't know.
Like a sexy cat. I'm kidding.
That is cool.
Every Halloween costume ever. I was a cat many years growing up. Because
Were
all
you
you need
really?
is like to dress up in black. You
Uh-huh.
need like the headband with the ears, and then your mom can like use her like makeup to draw on the whiskers and stuff. Yeah.
You're right. But yeah, that's as close as I've ever had to a letdown. It wasn't really a letdown because it was still fun.
Yeah.
It was a letdown because I had to wait like 2 months for it. Like,
Wow.
but I mean, I know,
Wow.
spoiled me. I know,
Spoiled as hell.
spoiled
Yeah.
child. It's I don't know. I just like my parents were always really nice, and they always came through for me like every year until I was an adult. And then when I was an adult, my friends were really cool, and they always came through with me so
Yeah.
far. So like, I don't know.
I think my biggest letdown was my 21st. I don't even know what I did on my 21st. I'm
We
so
did-
sorry to people who
We
were
had to
there.
have done something for you, but I
I'm
don't remember what
sure-
it was.
Yeah.
I'm not remembering off the top of my head, which I guess that maybe that says something, but I don't.
No, I think like as it's not even like it was not like that was let down. It was more of a they hype up your 21st.
Yeah,
Everyone hypes up their 21st.
yeah. You hype up the 20. Well, okay. I don't know about you, but for me, as fun as 21st was, it was the only like exciting like thing that mattered about being 21 was after 21 where I can go out to restaurants and bars and actually order my own drink, right? But drinking itself, which is I think the thing that a lot of people hype up for 21, that only applies if you didn't drink a whole lot before then, right? Like if you didn't go to college, like let's just be honest, you know.
Which we both didn't
What? We didn't what?
drink before we were 21.
No, of course not.
Right. Never.
No, never. But no, we never did. Because that's just not the right thing to do.
Yeah, because we're responsible.
Yeah, for sure. Don't do that.
Yeah. I don't know
but-
what the fuck I did on my 21st.
Mm,
I just, in my head, I think as a kid, I always envisioned like, oh, I'd be in Vegas. I'd
Yeah.
be in like,
well, do you remember trying to like plan something like that, or
Nope.
do you? It was just like
with what money? No, I was like
I
in
know,
the
I
middle
got
of
you.
school still.
yeah, and it was just
There was no way.
We probably just had like a small like get together or something.
Yeah.
You invited your closest friends, and we like. If I had to guess, I don't remember off the top of my head, but if I had
Probably.
to guess, either that or like we went to like a good restaurant or something like that. That's usually what you like to do. You usually keep it kind of chill. Like,
Yeah.
let's just because I don't know, you don't always invite a lot of people, so we don't need to like, you know, like there's no point in renting out this. Like, there's no point in renting out like a big party hall for like.
You know what? What
people.
birthday was it? Was it a birthday or was it?
It might have been just something else.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I wanted to do I don't know what to call these places, but the one I remember by name was called Monkey Business. I went once when I was like a kid.
Mm-hmm.
For someone else's party. Sure as hell wasn't mine. But it's basically this big warehouse. Well, they'll blow up a bunch of those moon bounces.
Yeah.
So there will be like a moon bounce obstacle course, and then like the slides.
That's
and
kind of like there's two places that I hear about that I think I know, and I mean if I'm wrong I might be wrong because I haven't been to any of them. But one of them is called Jump World. That's supposed to be similar to that, where it's just a
but
bunch
those
of,
are like trampolines.
right. You're talking about legit moon bounces.
Like the ones you would rent to like blow up in your backyard.
Yeah.
But
It
like
was-
maybe like 6 or 7 of them in the same place.
You enjoy moon bounces better than like the trampolines and stuff?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't jump as high.
well, you're
on
a
them.
little limited on like a trampoline, right?
I feel like
all
it's
you
the
can
opposite.
have you ever been to one of these like trampoline places?
I've jumped on trampolines. I don't think I've been to like Jump World or
It's
nothing.
just trampolines,
Uh-huh.
right? So like you jump and that's about it. Whereas moon bounce is like there's never gonna be a slide
right.
at like made out of a trampoline.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's more like variety, in my opinion.
I mean, you're
no
probably
diss
right.
the trampolines. I think those are fun too. I think I got a trampoline at one point for a birthday, but they just don't. To me, they weren't the same. And then there's like rock climbing at these these places. It was a little like.
Do you know of any right
Funner.
now that like are still open or something or no?
I don't know. I guess I haven't done the research.
look into
I
it.
just thought it would be fun, like as adults, to go because you can rent the whole warehouse out.
Oh,
There's hours where
wow.
it's open and there's like little kids there,
Yeah.
so I don't think it'd be cool for us to just show up and like.
Hey, let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can rent the place out.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I remember you bringing something like that up either a year or two ago, but
Yeah, probably for my 21st. I was like, I really want to go to monkey business.
No, I remember. You brought it up like I think last year, but then you changed your mind because you're like, oh, it's a little expensive.
Yeah, it is a little expensive. I mean, you're renting out like the whole place.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it was though, but
you definitely want to rent out the place. You wouldn't want to just go and like jump around because what the kids or whatever, right?
Yeah, you don't like, and then we're adults, like we're adults.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you accidentally step on a kid?
No, it will suck. Yeah,
that'd be a lawsuit. Like it doesn't sound like a good time.
Well, I'm pretty sure they make them sign waivers, just like they make us sign waivers.
Yeah, maybe they wouldn't even let us in.
I don't think it's just for kids.
When it's like but when it's like general play, like
maybe they do have an Adult Swim hour though. Like it's but you know what I mean. Like maybe they have like or maybe it's kind of like at Dave and Buster's where I think it's after 9 or after 10 o'clock.
They kick out the kiddos.
Yeah, you have to have like literally an adult with you to still be in there. So maybe it's something like that. I don't know. It's worth looking into. That might be fun.
Does Dave and Buster's? No, Dave and Buster's doesn't have go-karts, right?
No.
That'd be fun.
Go-karting also. So this is a good way to transition to the next segment. That's what I was going to ask you. Where do you see your birthdays going from here, and where do you want to see them? I don't necessarily mean just this year, but I mean like from here on out. Maybe through the rest of the to early to mid 20s, like where you see your birthdays coming.
If I fast forward like the next few years, because the next few years I can't see myself having enough money to do anything like big, other than like going out and maybe getting drinks. Yeah, maybe. But if we're talking like post graduation, like post degree, like once I'm an adult,
you got your
right?
big girl job.
Like I'm a big girl job and I'm making big girl money.
Let's talk about it. What you got?
Let's get into it. I would love 100% to have like destination parties, like destination weddings.
Oh wow!
It's like if you can't afford the plane ticket, bitch, you ain't coming to the party.
Yikes! Okay then.
So I'd love to spend like.
Are you thinking like
everybody on blast?
I
want like my closest friends and that's
right. No, of course, yeah. I'm just joking, but
if you can afford the plane ticket, by all means, it's your invitation.
This is it. This is anybody's invitation right now. If not anybody, literally, don't be weird about it. Don't be weird about it. But would you prefer like? So when I think of destination wedding, I think of like getting on a cruise and like going somewhere. And then, are you thinking that? Or are you thinking legit? Like, no, we're all flying to Vegas and doing
right?
it.
So Vegas, you wouldn't get on a cruise for that shit.
Yeah.
You'd fly.
Well, I guess the question is, what's the destination then? Like, what are you got any cities, any places in mind?
Yeah, I do. Definitely for sure a birthday in Vegas.
Give us your top 5 then.
Okay. Vegas.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound real basic, but I definitely want to have one in New York.
Okay.
Right?
That'd be fun. Yeah, no, I think that'd be like
fulfill my little broad city dreams.
I know, that'd be cute.
One in New York. There has to be like let's go Bora Bora.
Bora Bora? I don't know where that's at, but let's do it.
Like something on the beach. Everyone's gonna be really.
Wait, where is Bora Bora?
Everybody's gonna get really fit. Fuck if I know. Like Maui, like not Hawaii though. I want to leave the country. I want to like
all right.
Hawaii seems a little too basic. No offense to anyone who may have that as one of their destination. Anything. If you get married in Hawaii, you're basic as hell.
Yikes.
That's top 3.
Okay.
Number 4 would probably be
anywhere in Europe, maybe? No.
I'd want to go somewhere because my birthday's in January, so it's still pretty cold.
Yeah, everywhere but here in Houston.
Right, everywhere but here in Houston. Maybe somewhere where we can go skiing.
Oh shoot.
We could rent like a cabin.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the 5th one would be somewhere.
I mean,
somewhere exotic.
I was about to say, you already got your Islander stuff. You got New York, the city experience. You got the skiing experience. You got almost everything.
What's left?
No idea. Yeah, I'm like, what's left that you want to do? I don't know. You
no,
tell
there's
me.
A ton of things left. Like, there's obviously a ton of places left to see. But what would I prefer?
Well, I feel like I was about to say you hit some of the major categories. You hit the big city, right? You hit like the Islander, like whatever tropical experience. You hit the total opposite, where you go somewhere and get like a ski lodge and like go down a cabin or whatever.
Doesn't that sound like fun?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, it sounds like fun to me.
For your birthday though, so yeah, it'd be fun. What else would you? The only thing I can think of is maybe like and it kind of fits in with the Islander thing, but like a beach or no? No beach
I'd
birthdays.
say maybe. That's so funny because Bora Bora, I got that from, the huts you see on the water.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about? Like literal huts.
Yeah.
That
You
are
want to
in your
rent out a
room.
hut?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I googled it once, and if you have an iPhone, well, if you have any phone, I'm sure you can. If you Google something, it'll stay there. Like if you open the app back up, it'll be there.
Uh-huh.
So I have it as a tab, and in my
Aw.
head, I'm like, I'm never deleting that tab until I end up on one of these beach huts in Bora Bora.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's like a cool goal.
I don't know. The fifth one will be a freebie. I don't know. I'll let Damari pick.
Okay. Yeah, let Damari pick.
Be like, Damari, where do you want to go for my birthday?
She's like,
Because I just got money like that at that point. Yeah.
Well, Damari, this is your chance. You got about
a decade, truly.
Yeah, another. I was gonna say 5 years, 5 plans, but okay, let's go with a decade. Sure, she's giving you 10 years.
Yeah.
So when she 10 years, all right, cool.
When I hit 30, for my 30th, I'd love to do something huge.
I actually had the same thought. I was like, going into my 30s, I kind of want to do something like big, because I could see myself playing it kind of chill here and there for the next couple years.
Mm-hmm.
But when I hit 30, I don't know. For me, that's like, all right, I want to do that. Probably would be a destination thing as well. But I don't know. I know for me, I haven't thought as much about what I want to do for my birthday as much as I've thought about like little. Well, I have, but little things, right? Like I almost want to do it this year, but I just kind of didn't feel like throwing it together last minute because I didn't think about it until like a week before. But I think it'll be really fun to buy a bunch of new clothes for my birthday and legit have like a photo shoot. And I know that that sounds like that sounds
so extra.
It does, but I think it'd be fun. And I don't mean I had to hire like a super professional photographer. Like I have friends with like nice cameras and stuff. Like I don't mind. It just would be, we can just go downtown and just like take some I don't know. It'll be fun. I don't know. I think I would.
I figured we'd dream big when coming up with our ideal birthdays, and you were like, I don't know, a photo shoot.
Is that not big? I mean, no, it's not that big, but it'd be fun. Yeah. But I mean, that's not the only thing. That's just what I thought about, like super short term. Like I literally could do that like in the next like year, 2 years, whatever. Like I haven't thought about anything like super long term. Like, I think one year lately I've been thinking about L.A. and in San Diego and like California and like having a birthday. Yeah, having a just living it up in Hollywood for. No, I'm just kidding. But
so I'm sure you don't know what I'm about to mention, but there's probably someone out there who does. Jammin' in Jamaica. Does that sound familiar to you?
No.
Okay, so it was a movie made by like the Mycene dolls.
Really?
Yeah. So you know Bratz dolls, right?
No,
you even know Mycene.
I know Mycene.
Yeah, you know Mycene. Okay.
Yeah, that's what.
So they used to make movies.
Okay, sure.
I have one. We could watch it. I have the DVD. Jammin' in Jamaica was a movie.
Yeah.
And it was all about these kids. They're supposed to be teenagers. I don't know how, but they're supposed to all be teenagers. And they decide, well, no, they don't. Half of the group is split up and they go to Jamaica.
I think you told me this story before. That's so funny.
I would love literally the exact same thing, but for our friend group. Like, how fun would it be because it looks just like.
If we just go to Jamaica?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like a whole thing. Like we spent some time shopping here, like getting our little fucking swimsuits.
Oh, absolutely. There's
our
no
little
way.
Beach looks.
I feel like that's implied. There's no way I'm going on any of your destinations.
We get our nails done all together.
There's no way I'm going on any of your destination birthdays wearing my same raggedy scrub clothes I got now. There's no way. If I can't afford to go shopping before like going to a destination, then I don't need to go.
And then we get there and like I'm sure there's at least this is what Jammin' in Jamaica by Mycene made me believe. But there has to be a club that's literally on the beach, like you're dancing in the sand.
I doubt. Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
right?
so.
Who fucking knows?
Who knows? Maybe.
Something like that. And then they're like lounging by the pool, and then they're
just kicking it.
Yeah, they're playing volleyball. I don't like volleyball. It hurts my hands, but I want to be there. I want that for my birthday. Just like everybody has to be.
So add Jamaica to the list.
I don't know what the fuck everybody would have to be doing at the time that they can just take off. I don't know, guys. Set it on your calendar, though. Every new job you apply for, let them know, like, yeah, around January, I might just maybe
have to take this. I probably will regardless because just
It
whatever we
sounds so
do.
expensive.
Oh, I'm sure it's not cheap. I'm
Just
sure
hit me.
it's not cheap.
But this is the dream.
Yeah, this is the dream. Yeah, this is
right?
what I asked you about.
I'm
this
not
isn't,
literally trying to work out the numbers
no,
right now,
this
so I don't have to
isn't-
think about them.
For sure. This is something that we'll make it happen at some point. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any big like something I would want to do when I think I kind of imagine a lot of mine being like when I'm older and like older and I have my own house, I'll be like I'll throw my own house parties. I legit just like them, like they're just fun.
Yeah.
But instead of, I won't have to worry about like my
what about like a
parents and
rooftop
my parents
party?
oh, that's a good one. I've always wanted to do rooftop. You're right. Rooftop parties will be fun. But I put that with like LA. I want to go to LA and go to a rooftop party.
Oh, okay.
We can also do that for yours in New York. I'm sure we can find a cool rooftop party in New York. What else? I'm trying to think. Maybe like a movie. No, it had to be the best movie ever. No movies. I'm trying to think of something that, because you hit a lot of the big ones. Like the only things I can think about is like the.
You want destination weddings? I mean, destination
birthdays. Not always. Maybe only once or twice. I don't need like, because I feel like I can have it's, and also for me, I think I would enjoy it more if I have more people there. Not always. Like I'm sure there'll be a year where I'm like I only need 3 or whatever. But for the most part, I enjoy it with like all of my closest friends are there, right? Like at the minimum, like 11, 12 of us, and that's a lot easier to do if I pick something like here. Even if it's expensive here, it's something here compared to like trying to get 12 people. Like, hey, all right, I'll round up the money and we're going to. I see where you're coming from. But for me, I'm like, I would rather do something maybe a little smaller.
Do people do anything for their weddings? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, if it's a destination wedding, do you just go, the wedding happens, and then you fly back?
Well, that's why I said destination weddings are when I think of it, I usually think of cruise, because you go on your cruise and like maybe the week leading up is like just cruise stuff, like whatever people do on cruises and stuff. Sometimes they go scuba diving and stuff.
I do want to take a cruise with like my closest friends at some point.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun? Yeah, and then the wedding happens, and then after that, it's like
I'll just marry
back.
whoever.
Hey,
it's like, oh, this is expected. It comes with the package. You know, we got the room. I gotta get married now.
Yeah,
it's okay.
they apparently they don't have destination birthday packages, only wedding. So I gotta get married.
So I gotta get married real quick, but it's okay.
We're on divorce when we get back to land, but just for right now. I mean, I don't know. It's fun. It's cool, like, to think about it, and I think it's a cool way to like, kind of. It's fun to have dreams and stuff like that, you know, because that'll help keep you on path. Like, okay, I got to make sure.
I can show you, because look, if I pull up my phone and I open up my Safari, the whole movie, and I go to my tabs, look at the top tab.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's Bora Bora. And these little huts out on the water.
Oh, those little, okay.
Yeah, they're not little. I made them sound like little.
I'm thinking like a little teepee hut or like a little something.
No.
Like
it's like a fucking hotel room.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But you can like jump from your fucking like balcony out onto crystal clear water. I want something like that. And Six Flags.
Six Flags. Yeah, Six Flags.
If I'm being a little more like realistic. I love roller coasters.
My birthday's in like, you know, usually summer. So I could see myself one day being like, let's do like SeaWorld or some like water park or watery thing or something.
Oh, but you want like a water park?
At some point I'll probably do it, yeah. I also like water parks better.
Yeah,
than, like,
you do, yeah.
Yeah, water parks are fun. Even though I'm not the best swimmer.
Yeah, you can't swim at all. That's funny.
Nope. But you don't need to swim at most stuff at water parks. Most of the time, it's fine. You know, they just got slides and they dump you off in like 3 feet and you're fine.
That's true.
It's not a big deal. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of much else though. I just like, for me, it's not even where we are. It's just having the people there, you know? Like that's the main thing for me. So I can't even, but I feel like for you, it's the opposite. It's like, I don't need
really
a lot
care
of
about the people.
I just need to be somewhere like lit. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I want to be like in, like really big tubs everywhere I go.
Tubs of water? Like a bath?
Like bathtubs.
What do you mean?
I feel like it, like so much depends on the tub. Is that weird?
Wait, what do you?
It's like if you go somewhere, if you rent a hotel room, right?
If the tub's small, then you in a trash hotel. Is that what you're saying? Wow, I never thought about gauging it that way.
Yeah, if it's a clawfoot tub, honey.
Oh, you just reminded me. One thing that might be fun, and I've never done it before. I think, and I mean, I don't know anybody. Well, no, I think my parents did it for my sisters one year. Like a maybe we're too old for this now because we just pay for it now and it doesn't matter. But
What?
like a hotel party, like
Oh my god.
like you don't even go anywhere. It's just going to like a nice hotel and like ordering room service and staying up and being loud and like just being. We might be a little old for that now.
We might be, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a 16, 17-year-old thing.
So basically a slumber party.
Yeah.
Dude, that still sounds fun.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That still sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, it's
You know what the problem is though?
We're grown people, so we're probably
So our
more,
bodies no longer.
Oh, that's for sure. Like me staying up. I mean, I can stay up late for sure, but it's like
You know, when you're young, it's so exciting
Yeah.
to stay up late. I feel like now it's like, fuck, bro. Like,
I'm gonna have to make, and then not just that, but the lead up to it. Like I have to make sure I go to bed on time, like for a week leading up to it. Because if I miss one day, then I'm gonna be there. And on top of that, I'm gonna have to take a nap on the way to the hotel just to make sure that I can stay awake. Cause
that would be fun though. I hadn't thought about that. A slumber party.
Yeah, like just whatever. I don't know. I think that'd be fun. Pillow fights and
Face masks.
staying up watching movies, eating Oreos and snacks.
Racing down the like hallways.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're a little old. They're gonna be like, okay, y'all gotta go. Like I feel like when you're when you're a kid or a teenager, they might let it slide. Like, oh, it's
be like, I'm 12.
Whatever. You think you can pass for 12?
Yeah, I think I can pass for 15. No, I can't. I can't even pass for like 18.
No, I was like, I think at the youngest I believe you are right now is like 21.
I'm 23. That's so disrespectful.
What do you mean? How's that disrespectful?
That's so mean. That's like, oh, I think the youngest you could pass for is like 22, maybe. Fuck you, dude.
I didn't say 22.
I
I
take
said
care
21.
of my skin.
I'm not. It's not anything about that. You just look like an adult. I don't know.
I think it's because I got really fat.
No, I'm just talking about your face.
Young people have a better metabolism.
Barely.
No, by like a lot.
I know. I'm just kidding. That's like science.
Yeah, slumber party would be fun. What about like but that's the thing. I have some friends that would be down for this.
Yeah.
But I don't think you'd be.
For what? I'm listening.
What about like a camping trip?
You know what? Normally,
like roughing it.
Like 9 times out of 10, I'm like, keep that. But for your birthday, I'll make the exception. Let's go. Whatever. Yeah. F it. Like, why not?
I think that'd be fun.
Friend, why not? If I can't suck it up for whatever one you want to do for
would
the
you
one
be down
day
for like all the 9s? Like,
what does that mean?
We get. Because there's like glamping, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's a cabin.
Yeah,
you got running water and
which
shit.
would be amazing.
Or would you be down for like, you got to pitch your own tent, fam?
I would prefer the glamping, but you know, if it comes down to it and we legit got to be out there and we got to pitch our own tent and stuff, I guess I'll do it. As long as it's not for any ridiculous amount of time, right? Like a weekend, fine. As long as you're not like, hey, let's go sit in the woods for a week, 2 weeks, a month. Like, it's like,
I'm homeless, guys, so help me build my home out in the woods real quick.
Right? Like, no. But for a weekend, yeah, I feel like I put up with anything for like just a weekend for your birthday. Why not? You know? Why not? That's what friends are for.
I think camping is fun just because, I don't know, it's so different.
I've never been like legit actual camping before because it's not just me. Like, nobody in my immediate family is here for it too. We're all like,
we should
keep
do it.
You want to do that for your birthday?
Yeah.
You want to go camping?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me scratch away and throw away all the original plans I had for you. Forget it. She wants to go birthday. She wants to go camping. All right, cool.
I think it'd be fun. I always thought it would be fun to rent like an RV.
So yeah, I was about to say, it meant like paint the picture. What exactly? Because I feel like you don't want to go full on roughing it.
If money wasn't like
paint
whatever.
the picture. Let's see what you got.
Actually, no. Let's say like if I was smart and like saved up a little, I feel like this could be a thing.
Yeah, it's doable.
There's probably gonna be like 6 of us max.
Okay.
Probably.
That's fair.
Maybe a little. No.
I feel like something like this, you keep it small. It like the more people you invite, the harder it is to plan. So something like this, you keep it small. That's fine.
6 of us max. You know the RVs I'm imagining, right? Like the big ones, like the ones that people go on tour with.
Yeah.
Where there's like a bedroom like way in the back, and there's like little bunk beds.
That'd be fine. I'm okay with that.
And there's like a little area for like the living room / kitchen area.
That would be okay because at that point it's just like a fun road trip. Then we get there. And then we like, you know, as long as I don't have to. It's fun. You mentioned actually pitching our real tent. I'm like,
no, because I really like. Well, that would still be fun.
It would be fun, and I would still do it.
Like if you really wanted to stay your ass in the RV, you could. You know,
I might just.
Right, but I think it'd be fun anyways.
Yeah.
It'd be a matter of where would we drive to.
I'm sure there's like RV parks and like cool like camp whatever.
I'm sure there are.
Cool places to go. What's that place? Daniel's literally always talking about it.
Big Bend.
Yeah, I'm sure we could do.
Bend.
I don't know.
With a D. Yeah.
Yeah, Big Ben. I'm sure we can go there. And so
it's
what
fun.
do you?
I like it because
So what do you do when you're actually out camping? Like there's a road trip there.
Yeah.
And there's at night roasting marshmallows or something.
Well,
but what do you do when
Big
you're
Bend
there?
has a lot of like trails where you can like.
You just hike and just walk
Yeah.
around and see trees.
There's like hot springs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's my favorite thing would be like, it's funny because I don't cook ever, but the cooking aspect of camping really intrigues me because
Really?
it's so like
What do you think we're gonna cook?
rustic. I don't know. I don't even know.
We can get one of those,
but like the fact
like
that
a skillet
you
and like
literally make a fire
yeah.
and there's like
well, we don't have to make a fire. We can just get one of the little things where you like
Right.
one of the little propane
Right,
tanks or
right,
something.
right.
Like I'm sure we can.
There's
I'm sure we
something
don't have
about
to
it
be
that I really
cavemen
like.
about it.
Yeah, and then you can see like all the stars at night
That's true.
as opposed to the city where you can't
The stars
see
at
anything.
night are big and bright.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Yeah, that's the song.
That is a song. Yeah. I think that would be fun. Camping. We should make that happen. 2019. A little camping trip.
Okay, I'm with it. You want it for your birthday, or you want it just randomly? You
No,
wanna do that?
just randomly.
You want to do that this year for spring break?
Yeah.
Oh, I was kidding. Because that's like the opposite of what you would think of typically when it comes to spring break.
No,
It's
we
like,
should do it for spring break.
Okay.
You can get really drunk also. If that's your biggest worry.
No, I'm not. I feel like I might actually want to keep it self-contained. If I'm out in the woods, I don't want to be super drunk. Like, I'll be nervous.
Oh, of like a bear?
Yeah, because then, I don't know. I mean, either way, I'm dead. I'm not going to fight off a bear whether I'm sober or drunk. But, I mean, I don't know. But, okay. Yeah, I'm with it, though. It'll be fun. It would be fun when you do it for spring break.
Camping trip.
Camping
You know what's
trip.
weird is if it was just us two, you and I would not have faith in us
To figure
making it out there. I feel like we'd fall on our faces.
Okay.
If it was me, you, Damari, I still wouldn't be too safe. The only person I'm like, oh, we're good, is if we have Daniel. Like
Put
the
it
second Daniel's part
all
of the
right,
group,
put
it's
it
like,
this
oh yeah,
way.
we're safe. We're
I
all
think
good.
we could do that, but if it was just us or just us and Damari, it would have to be more glam than camp.
We'd never leave that fucking RV.
It would literally be like, yeah, I'd be like, okay, we just chill in the RV. We go on like a I'm sure we like look it up on Google and find like a designated hiking
Right.
trail. Don't stray anywhere away from that, right? Like just go to the trail, come back. If we see a cave, we leave it,
need
ignore
cell
it.
service.
No cave, yeah, for sure.
I don't think I had any cell service once I was out there.
Oh, that's not nice. That's not fun.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, if we could do it. I think we could do it. It just would have to be like the very
So we don't have to
touristy-
invite Daniel, is what you're saying?
No, you brought it up. I don't know why you were like, oh, I don't know. I was like, you
He's
brought
such
it
a
up.
dad. I feel like
Yeah, we
would
would
be okay with.
I feel like
him
what
there.
will happen? Well,
Maybe
funny,
Eddie. Actually, I don't know what Eddie
Eddie
would be
probably
like.
would be fine with it.
Yeah.
I was about to say one thing I could see us doing that would be really funny but stupid. I could see us like doing all this prep work, planning and everything, and we get on the road and we're like, oh shoot, we forgot the water. Like no water bottles or anything, because that's Daniel's thing. He like every time we do anything,
Daniel's
he brings
yeah,
all
he
the water.
remembers the water.
I feel like because we're so used to him doing it, we will legit get out there an hour away at least
Do
before
you know how
like
far Big Bend is?
a few hours. But I'm saying like we'd
Yeah.
be an hour out before one of us thinks about it. Like I'm kind of thirsty.
Oh, the water.
Where's the water? Oh,
Fuck.
no.
I can picture us going crazy buying like chocolate and like graham crackers, marshmallows.
And forgetting anything
Alcohol.
important like flashlights or
Yeah.
like batteries for the
no
flashlights.
no
Or-
nothing. Yeah.
It'd be fun. Well, we
We
could.
pack like
Only thing I could.
work like going out clothes, like
Oh.
a nice outfit just in case. everything we need to survive, like
oh yeah,
water. Yeah.
It'd be great. Yeah, we can bring a lighter. I don't know.
A lighter.
How many lighters do you think we need?
I carry like 2 at all times just to be safe.
Okay, well,
But I'd leave one at home. I'm like, no, I just need one for this trip.
okay. Flashlight, lighter.
A flashlight, 1 lighter. That's how we roll up to like the
A
sporting
little
goods store.
propane tank with a little skillet or something we can like start a fire
Mhm.
with.
I mean, if you
What else
have
we
an
need?
RV, they have kitchens.
Oh, well, I guess
So we don't need any of that shit.
So why we even need to go outside? Just
that's what I'm saying.
Just stay here and get in the RV.
No.
Like, what's the point?
No. No. You can't see any stars here. There's so much light pollution.
That's the thing. You want to see the stars.
I want to see the stars.
Okay. All right, well, we can go
I've been once, but I don't think I got like a full camping experience.
What were you missing that you wanted?
The camping part.
Oh, y'all just stayed inside?
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
I mean, it was, yeah.
I'll be fine with it. I just got to bring some good books to read and stuff so that because we'll be outside and stuff, and I'm thinking there's going to be a good part of the day where, like, we're not, like, we're tired, we don't want to walk anymore or whatever, but we don't have cell service, so it's like.
Oh my God, you know what you can bring? You can start prepping for this now.
What?
A guitar.
You want me to learn to play guitar?
Yeah.
I feel like that's more
Someone
Daniel.
has to sit.
I feel like that's more Daniel.
I
don't know why. No, nothing wrong with it, but I could see Daniel, like, if of all of us that I know you're including, like, in this trip or whatever, I could see Daniel being the most likely to be guitar boy. Guitar. Yeah, I don't.
Anyways, guys, here's Wonderwall just around the campfire.
Oh my God. They played Wonderwall a couple nights ago. Yeah, where were we at? I remember hearing it, being like, "Oh, they played it."
What?
Am I stupid?
At a place we went out to?
Yeah, when we went out for my birthday the other night, didn't they play it like? Am I stupid or was?
Oh no, yeah, maybe they did. Maybe
I'm pretty sure they did. I mean, I might be wrong, but I remember hearing it and be like, "Oh, this is a song Jessica's always talking about." Like
Wonderwall, the one I'm always talking about. Fuck you. You know Wonderwall.
You always talk about.
That's because every time I see someone with a guitar, it's my first instinct. Hey, can you play Wonderwall? Hey, so there's this little song I like, kind of from an indie band. Can you play Wonderwall? I don't know if you know it, dude, but
He's like, no. No, I don't.
The first place we went to on Saturday.
I thought it was them, but maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe it was.
Because remember they had the band up like on the stage,
like
playing music.
They were doing covers, but they were kind of weird.
I was already kind of drunk, so were they good or not?
They covered Despacito at one point.
How did I miss that?
They were white.
Oh.
So it was a little weird.
I'm like, I love that song. How did I miss it?
Because it didn't sound like the song.
Gotcha.
That's probably it.
That makes sense.
No, they were great. They were okay. They were fun.
They were great. They were okay. They were fine.
Yeah, they were your bucket. So.
Okay. Yeah.
It was a bucket place. Is what I meant to say.
Okay. Well, I think that's gonna do it for us for today. Unless didn't mean to cut you off. You got anything? Any last thoughts? Anything you want to add on there?
No, I don't think so. Just happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
Happy late birthday, and everybody wish him a happy birthday if you haven't already.
Almost everybody did.
Okay.
Everybody on the planet, they already did. I got like 6 million text messages, 6, 7, however many people they already did.
There's only 6 million people in the world.
I meant to say Bill. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. But yeah. Thanks though. Thanks to you. Thanks to everybody that came out. Thanks to everybody who wished it to me. It's great. I love it. And I don't know. Sometimes I like to think of my birthday as like. New Year's is the fun, like it's New Year's, but your birthday is like the actual start to a new year, your own personal new year. So new year, new me. Anyway, that's gonna be all the time we have.
Right.
That's gonna be all the time we got today.
We gotta do something big for New Year's
for sure.
We are on Twitter and Instagram as DS Degrees, YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify. D's don't get degrees.
Yep. Every Monday we post our episodes, so whatever. And
so we'll see you guys next week. For
sure. If you like us, also share us, tell your friends.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be it. See y'all later.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.